Blazer 1997 to 1998 rebuild. So we'll have a look at my roster. We've got Sabonis, which I'll need to change the age there because obviously, yeah, he's not 34, so I'll have to change that. Steve Smith, Damon Stoudamire, Detlef, Jermaine Oldknees, Brian Grant, Stacey Ogman, Bonzi Wells, Greg Anthony, and then a whole heap of other no names. So yeah, this is sort of like one season, or yeah, like 1 or 2 seasons before, you know, the wheels fell off with Rasheed Wallace being the season technical foul holder, and then drafting Zach Randolph and Ruben Patterson and all that sort of stuff. So we'll see if we can keep the Portland Trailblazers out of trouble, but at first I'm going to do this. So I'm just going to Google can I change his... I didn't know that this was going to be the case when I jumped on live, so bear with me, guys. So they've got him at 34, but he was 32. So I'm going to just change his age to 32, which would... Which way am I going? Yeah, does that change his age? $32. There we go. Was Detlef that age? I feel like he may have been. Detlef, age 1997. So he's 2 years older. So we'll just edit this. I wanted to make it somewhat realistic. So yeah, we'll just Jermaine Oldknees, Brian Grant. It's probably, I don't know. That actually might be right. No, I'll leave that. Stacey Ogman, Bonzi Wells. So they've got him 3 years older than what he was at that age. So, and he was unfairly like lumped into that bad boy image, just from a couple of things that he had said in the media. Right, 20. So yeah, we'll leave it like that. I'm too scared to go on the free agent pool just in case the free agent pool has got players that shouldn't be there. So yeah, a whole heap of, yeah, that's good. I'm glad that's the case. I know it probably wasn't the case at this age, but at least there's no random, like there's no Larry Bird accidentally in there. There's no Michael Jordan that's accidentally in there because the person's forgotten to take it out of the auto-generated thing that they made. So we've got a 58 game season, and we'll get straight into the Clippers. I couldn't I couldn't change OKC to with this draft class. I couldn't change OKC to Seattle because when it did, it made all Seattle players 40 with no names for whatever reason. So OKC is just going to have to be known as Seattle. And that's just how it's going to have to be. So we'll simulate through to the Clippers. And we'll simcast it to the halfway mark. So we're sort of doing fairly well. And we're going to just jump in. So 63 plays 47. And yeah, the Blazers could have been something very, very special. They had the ability to beat the Lakers, and they actually got up.
Brent, how much importance do you put on coaching at the pro level?
Well, B.A., it's huge, and I think the best coaches in the league are the best relationship builders. And it's not about the tactics. Everybody's running the same plays and trying to take advantage of the same things. It really comes down to the connectivity between the coach and understanding each and every player you have on your team.
We've got Smith, and it's Grant in at the power forward position. That's the group on the floor for Portland. A chance to check out the Los Angeles Clippers' upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Oklahoma City Thunder. And then on Tuesday, they'll start out on the road to play the Timberwolves in Minnesota.
And that game against the Trailblazers, that one will mark game number 6 for them in the NBA season. We'll see if there are any adjustments between now and then to the rotation.
Here's Hudson. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Three-pointer off the mark.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's Stoudamire. To the middle. Here's Grant. Ooh, good finish at the rack on the slick feed. Grant's got 8 points.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Stoudamire. And there's a 3-second violation. And here we have last season's best free throw shooting team. In third, the Clippers.
Well, it was a big focal point for them last season, making good on their trips from the free throw line.
Next season, can we get into the playoffs?
Piakowski, covered by Smith.
Lakers. I was going to do the Pacers.
Here's Hudson. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Stoudamire, the pass to Graham. Here's Stoudamire. Here's Sabonis. The shot from the low post is good. Sabonis has got his 3rd bucket of the night. Into the 3rd. 2 minutes in now. Pass to Avent. Here's Hudson. No made baskets yet. Uses the glass on the layup.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Hey, guys. Well, this year marked the loss of Blazers great, Hall of Famer, and truly a one-of-one, Bill Walton. One of the greatest big men this league has ever seen, known for his incredible passing skills. And off the court, he was just as dedicated to assisting others and making the world a better place. Guys, there is no question Bill Walton will be missed.
His legacy carries on. Okay, Shams, thank you. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, the Clippers' talent level is unquestionable, but they can run hot and cold at times. Coach Ty Lue said taking care of the basketball, transition defense, offensive rebounds, and spacing. Those are the 4 things you have to consistently be good at every single night. right?
Yeah, he knows what he's talking about, Allie.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Majkowski covered by Smith. Pass to Hudson. Just 5 on the clock. Left block shot on the way. Another shot. It's deflected.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Grant the pass to Wells. Down low. Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
The shot by Hudson, no good.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Now here's Sabonis. It's stolen away. Majkowski. And there it is for him. Give him 8. Trailblazers lead by 18. To the paint. And the basket by Stoudamire.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
The Clippers have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Here's Hudson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
You have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks too.
The other part about tonight, you got to give credit to the coaching staff. They came in here with a great game plan, defensively locked in. They were ready for the sets. They jumped in passing lanes. They came away with steals. And they anticipated just about everything.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Here's Murdoch. He's guarded by Anthony.
One foul. Your name.
Joseph is checked in for the Clippers.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Coming out of the floor for the Clippers, Joseph.
To the inside, Olowokandi. And score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
Now, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Now here's O'Neal. Give him 8 points now. Ooh, got him with the pump fake. Savvy move there. O'Neal's got 4 points in the quarter.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Portland leading by 21. And it's Smith penetrating. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Here's Murdoch. 10 points for him. 2 points. That one goes. Murdoch's got 12 points in the game. Smith in the high post. Here's Shrimp. Wells, the pass to Shrimp. Rebounded by Joseph.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Here's Murdoch, covered by Smith. It's rebounded by Shrimp.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
Out to the wing. Anthony outside.
LA foul number 8. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
On the wing, Anthony. Pass to Klein. And he dunks it down.
Woo! Not a lot of resistance from the D.
That's the last guy you want to leave open.
Well, not that wide open. You're given a juicy gift by the defense. You got to sink your teeth into it. Maybe he's thinking at this point, man,
somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Oh, that's too
the layup falls. He's got 10.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Olowokandi. Who poked away. He's got a clear path. Left side O'Neal. Here's Shrimp. Back to O'Neal. Tries again. And at last, they get one to fall. O'Neal's got 6 in the quarter.
And when you're the ones trying to fight your way back into the game, you simply cannot allow second chances.
Yeah, those are tough. You get back into the game by working harder than the other team, not the other way around. They're just going to extend this lead.
Here's Murdoch. 12 points for him. To the right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts up a deep 3. Portland grabs the miss. Shrimp's got 7 rebounds in the game. Right wing. Pass to Klein. Here's Shrimp. O'Neal inside. To the wing on the left. Piakowski. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
O'Neal passes to Augman. Back to O'Neal. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Now that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Pass to Murdoch. He takes it in. The layup misses.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
O'Neal inside. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
The Clippers have gotten 7 of 16 shots to go so far in the third quarter.
2 minutes.
A minute 50 left in the third quarter.
Oh, Roger Dodger.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Just doing
And the coaching staff has been asking him, use your length.
Yep, not taking any chances.
Yeah, you love it when big guys play big. That's the reason they have all those screws up there on the rim.
The team could have made anything, but
Shrimp's got 10 points in the game.
Now catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
Now here's Anderson. We've got 1:08 left in the third. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Sabonis, he's checked in for Portland. Here's Klein. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Out to the right wing. Here's Fields. 36 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And here's Sabonis. He'll bring it up for Portland. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Hornets at Spectrum Center in Charlotte. That's the first of a 3-game trip out on the road for them. Now here's Sabonis. 10 points for him. Augman can't get it to go. Here's Fields. Tipped away. Got it up. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points, looking good. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth.
I have no idea why it did.
Inside. The shot by Hardy, no good. And the Trailblazers shooting is around 55% so far. To the paint. Outside for Davis. Grant outside. And you look around the league. Brent, are small market teams having a moment?
Well, BA, these teams have done a very good job of positioning themselves well. If you look back over the past couple of years, what have they done? Well, they've had themselves a lot of pick and a lot of good fortune moving up in the draft in some cases. These teams aren't going anywhere.
Here's Fields. Back to Joseph. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
It's so interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, BA, that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed, and now they're postseason regulars in the league. And with the lead, they're focused on creating good looks in the paint.
And Grant, the Clippers have strung together 13 straight winning seasons. But at the same time, it feels like they've left a lot on the table.
Yeah, with all their star power over that time, they've made it past the second round of the playoffs only once. And that fan base is restless.
Here's Hardy. Pass to Metu. Here's Hardy. He's covered by Grant. And he jams it home with authority.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Here's Wells. Rebounded by Joseph. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Pass to Fields. Here's Joseph. 6 on the shot clock. Fields, the pass to Joseph. Offline from the top of the key. The Trailblazers have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. And he gets that one. Davis has gotten his first points in this one.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Here's Hardy. Here's Fields. No good with a layup. Now here's Davis. Harvey. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed.
I'll go Ogman. Maybe I go Ogman. Just give us a little bit of a different look.
Harvey's got 5 points in the quarter.
Excellent job of simply taking what the defense offered up.
All right, Grant, do you feel the non-superstars are making the money they should?
Well, BA, it's a topic in every CBA negotiation. But I think we're trending in the right direction. But it seems like there's always more work to be done.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Here's Fields. Pass to Metu. Launches a three. Portland with a rebound. Here's Harvey. Here's Wells. Takes it inside. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Back to Joseph. To the wing, right side. Here's Fields. Cleared away by Wells.
And that might be why he's not a top option. I mean, they can't trust him even that close.
Back to Grant. Pass to Klein. Here's Harvey. Here's Wells. Davis from long range. And again, it's Portland with a three.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
The Clippers shooting just under 40% from the field. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And that one's good. Joseph has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Here's Wells. Pass to Graham. Over to the wing. Here's Wells for three. And they get it back.
Big offensive board. They can milk that clock even more now.
To the middle. Here's Klein. Goes back up. Oh, and he got fouled on it. Way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. And a fun fact here, Brett, the Trailblazers' name was actually chosen by the fans.
Oh, that's so awesome, BA, to remind fans of how it is that Portland got its name. It was an open contest, and they had, I think, over 10,000 entries. And there were a couple other names that we should throw out there. It could have been the Pioneers or the Doug Furs. I think they chose wisely.
Brett, you had a ton of playoff experience as a player. What was the atmosphere of the NBA postseason like?
Well, the intensity certainly picks up, BA, but looking back at it, it's so fun to see the amount of attention that all of a sudden comes with playoff basketball. So many more fans, so many more cameras, so much on the line. It's really where you enjoy all that hard work.
And the Clippers have possession. The Blazers making their last shot. They get it again. Tries yet again. And it's Metu missing. Now Portland with it. They're on a 19-7 run. To the inside. Fast break. Here we go. Piatkowski gets a very good look and converts.
Assistant.
Portland has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Klein. In transition, here come the Clippers. Here's Murdoch. It's rebounded by Shrimp. Shrimp's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Klein. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Yeah. He did. He was drafted won a title with the Chicago Bulls. Yeah, which I knew. Portland Trailblazers. So I think he's on Portland's roster a couple of years sooner than what he was.
And here are the Clippers now. Here's Murdoch. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Here's Augman. Pass to Klein. The importance of getting your second NBA contract is something players often cite. Brent, did you feel that way?
No doubt about it, BA. I mean, it's a stamp of approval that you belong at this level. Of course, it gives you a lot of security for what you want to do for your family and for yourself. But, man, that's acknowledgement that all that hard work has paid off.
Here's Murdoch. Portland making their last shot. Here's Joseph. Just 4 to shoot. The fader. They get it back. Out of bounds. It'll be Trailblazers ball.
Portland ball. Coming out of the floor for the Clippers.
The Trailblazers shooting a terrific 58% from the floor. Here's Stoudamire. Down low. Klein. That one's true. He's now 9 of 10.
Absolutely ruthless.
At this stage, Klein might actually get player of the game. He's shooting 90%, and he's hit both 3 of his foul shots in as a plus-minus 22. The only one who's got a better plus-minus is Bonzi Wells, but he's had 3 turnovers. So
he's not about to start showing mercy now.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Here's Murdoch. Here's Olowokandi. And Klein pulls it down. Klein's got his 6th rebound on the night. To the paint. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Personal foul.
Man, good whistle there.
Well, Brent, you've won championships, but you've also been on some bad teams. What's that experience like?
Well, BA, very kind of you to remind me of that, although the therapy has paid off, so I'm doing just fine. When you are experiencing seasons that aren't...
what's his overall? I'm just curious.
going as successful as the team would like it to go, there's a point of pride in the game in the way that you approach it. You can't separate yourself from your teammates. You got to dig in and show that you have the mettle to go out there and still compete.
Sabonis, right side. Pass to Klein. All right, let's say you're starting a new franchise today, and you get to pick any player in the league. Who you got, Greg?
Oh, man, there's so much talent to choose from. You can't go wrong with Doncic, Antetokounmpo, or Jokic. There's some enticing young players, too, like Anthony Edwards as well.
This is 1997. Get it right.
Here's Haven. Portland with a rebound. Sabonis has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. To the inside. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
White man on the...
Here's Murdoch. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
To end the drought. And it's good on the layup.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Anthony feeling it out a bit to the middle. Klein. Oh, he is cooking right now. 10 for 11 from the field.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
Right wing. Piakowski on the take. Portland with a rebound. Sabonis has got 11 rebounds in the game. Anthony up top. Here's Shrimp. And Grant with the 65 games rule for player awards. It did seem there was a real reduction in load management.
Yeah, BA, and I liked it. The Stars played more early on, but we also saw a lot of them get banged up by the playoffs. So it seems there's still a balance to be struck.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Trailblazers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, BA, this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
Here's Stoudamire. Shrimp passes to Sabonis. Oh, he trains it. His sixth making 9 tries so far.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
Over to the left wing. 29 seconds left in the game. Oh, got a piece of it.
Did that go in? That was deflected. That was deflected. That's 2 points to Joseph.
So it's Los Angeles now. Pass to Joseph. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Murdoch. Back to Joseph. Shot clock at 6. Oh, Sabonis with a block. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here.
Clippers ball. Substitution on the court.
Piakowski. Off the inbound, no good. So no problem for Portland as they get the win. Showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all...
The Jailblazers. And we're going to try to make it so they don't be the Jailblazers. So it'll be interesting to see what we do with our draft picks. So Joe Klein was mighty fine with 28, 6, 2, and 1. He would definitely have had to be the player of the game. Jermaine O'Neal was 14-9 with 1 block. Fairly efficient game there with 5 offensive rebounds. Sabonis was 12, 3, and 3 blocks. Detlef was 12, 8, 5. Bonzi Wells was 11, 3, 4, and 1. Greg Anthony was 21 and 5, and Damon Stoudamire did a bit of everything with 9, 4, 6, 2, and 1 with only 2 turnovers. And yeah, like we got some good depth. Like, you know, other than Gary Grant, but he like Gary's still in 6 minutes. I don't think he's a real player, but yes, he's still got some stats. So pretty much everyone in our team got stats. Then you flick over to the Clippers, and yeah, their bottom 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players did sweet F all. And yeah, when your best player's Michael Candy, you're gonna have a bad time, aren't you? Tyron Nesby. I do remember Tyron Nesby. So we will go to the quit stage, and do I do it in this Yeah, I'll do it in this live. So what I'll do is, when I play games, I'll play from halftime onwards, just like I did there, and I'm going to be simming 3, playing a half, simming 3, playing half until I get to the playoffs, which I'll play all of the playoffs. So we will simulate that game. Nice little win there. So Stoudamire was 28-2-3. Sabonis was 17-9-3. Steve Smith was 16-7-7-2. Detlef was 13-8-6, and Bonzi was 12-4-5. Look, even in a full sim, you know, we're getting good production all the way down, I should probably check. Monty Williams, Michael Doliak. That's a name I haven't heard in ages. Michael Doliak. Why do I feel like that's not their real proper team though? Anyway, if it is, that's a pretty average team. We'll go to the Sixers, which should have Allen Iverson on their side. Yeah, Allen Iverson had 36, 1, 6, and 2. Aaron, is it Aaron? Yeah, Aaron McKee was 15, 0, and 5. Eric Snow was 11, 4, 4, 1. Chris, that isn't the real, like, is that the guy that got drafted by the Pacers? Yeah, 2021. What's he doing on there? What's he randomly doing on the Sixers? Well, good luck to him. We'll keep him there. We'll see if he can forge out a career. Don't know why he's there. Or did he get drafted by the Sixers and then he got traded to the Pacers? All I know is he played for the Pacers. Jermaine Jones. Good old George Lynch. I always did like myself George Lynch. Tyrone Hill. Kevin Ollie. We flip over to my side. Bonzi Wells had a stellar game. Brian Grant had 19, 6, and 2 with 1. Stoudamire was 15, 1, 7, and 3. Sabonis had a double-double with 6 assists. The, old school Jokic prototype before Jokic came into the league. Stacey Ogman had 15, 2, and 1. Jermaine O'Neal had nearly a double-double with 4 blocks. And as you can see, still all the way down there, we're getting good production. So we'll sim the Cavs game, and our next game will be against the Pacers when I jump back next on. So stay tuned for that. So we lost to the Cavs. We'll have a bit of a squiz. Danny Ferry had 20 and 4 with 1 block. Andre Miller had 14, 2, and 10. Sean Kemp, did he actually play for the Cavaliers, or is this obviously he played for Sonics, but I thought he went from Sonics straight to Portland. Sean Kemp, Cavaliers. No, he played for them up from 97 to 2000, and then he would have, yeah, that's right, yeah. So he got, he went to Portland in was it 01 or 02? Anyway, so yeah, Kemp had a 14-4-3 and 2 game. I thought that was Gerald for a second. Cedric Henderson was 11-1-1-on-1. Zadrunas Ilgauskas had 11-8-2-1, but he had 6 turnovers. Lamont Murray was 10-7-1-1-1 with 4 blocks. 4 blocks for a shooting guard, but he's 6'7". What age is he? 25. I do like myself a good tall shooting guard. He's going to be on my watch list. Can I do anything there? Can I click on him there? No. Bob Sura, Wesley Person, Brevin Knight, Andrew DeClerc, Donnie Lopez, David Miller, Jalen Halls. Why? Drafted not 2019. So we have got some fill-in players that are current players, but they're not great. They're not an accidental great player that's in the wrong era where I'm like, okay, well, that's going to stuff things up. So we won't be upset with that. But Lamont Murray. I'm just going to do something quickly before I go to bed. Scouting, play comparison. I don't know who just jumped on there, but I'm just doing a little bit of Gary Graham work for when I jump on next. I just want to see his wingspan is only 1 inch more. Damn it. I was thinking of trading for him. I'll see what comes up though. Trade finder. If I can get him for next to nothing, well, why not? $2,009. Whew. So check something out. So that's a big that's a future first. Oh, it's tempting. It's tempting. I'm basically giving up 4 years from now. Yeah, I'll have an elite team by then, so I'm almost certain I would do that trade just on face value. It is like so far skewed in my favour, knowing that 2029 first round draft pick for me is not going to be anything special. It'll probably be pick 30. So pick 30 and 62 overall for a 75, 6'8" shooting guard who's only 25 is a great deal. But I haven't looked around the league, so there might be a better trade than that one. Where I might be able to get a player in the 80s that might be able to take over Steve Smith's job when he retires, or Detlef's position when he retires. So anyway, we're going to leave it there, and our next game will be against the Pacers. So I'm heading to bed because it is 12:30 after midnight. And yeah, thank you for whoever is still watching right now, and I'll see you on the next.